So our discussion section on Sunday, every Sunday morning.
Recording in progress.
So in this Sunday, the Brother Quack posed a question, want to know about the 37 kinds of Bodhipakkhiyā Dhammā, right? They are in the checkbox. What he proposes, Bodhipakkhiyā Dhammā. This Bodhipakkhiyā Dhammā are 37 factors of enlightenment. Bodhi means enlightenment, as a Buddhahood, as an arahant, as a noble one. Pakkhiyā, on side of, to get the enlightenment. That Dhamma, what the Buddha mentioned, all 7 categories. 7 categories, all the factor is 37 factor. In our Buddha Sasana, in our Buddha's teaching, the most important part of teaching is this Bodhipakkhiyā Dhammā. Anytime any other's teaching they may conflict with other. All the unity and harmony of the Sangha during the Buddha's time until now, in this Bodhipakkhiyā Dhammā, they are never arguing any kinds of different view. Unity, harmony and practice, they reach to the final goal as our Buddhas instructed, this Bodhipakkhiyā Dhammā. Altogether 7 categories. What are they? The first one is as we practice satipaṭṭhānā. That is, first group of the Bodhipakkhiyā is satipaṭṭhānā. 4 kinds of satipaṭṭhānā is that is the first group to practice, to cultivate, to develop, to get our wisdom and enlightenment. Second group is sammappadhānā. Sammappadhānā means also they got 4 kinds of sammappadhānā. Supreme effort. Satipaṭṭhānā means is based on the mindfulness. Sammappadhānā means based on the effort and energy. The third group, the iddhipādā. Iddhipādā is an accomplishment. That also 4 kinds of iddhipādā. They have chandaiddhipādā, viriya, citta, and vīmaṁsā. Later, I mention one by one. I think last 2-3 weeks ago, we have already mentioned this topic about iddhipādā. So another group is indriya. Indriya means faculty. 5 faculties. 5 faculties also: saddhendriya, viriya, sattendriya, samadhendriya, and paññendriya. That is also we need to cultivate, we need to develop, we need to practice until reach to our final goal. And another group is bala. Bala means power, mental power. It is, we cannot say it is sakit power. That is mental power. Mental power, mind power. Also, they got 5 kinds of mind power: confident power, effort power, mindfulness power, concentration power, and wisdom power. That is also 5 kinds of power energy. We need to develop, we need to contemplate, we need to cultivate, and that is leads to our final goal. That is what the Buddha always remind to us. And the number 6 group, number 6 category is Bodhipakkhiyā. Bodhipakkhiyā means, as you know, body inga, the factor of the knowledge, enlightenment. Also 7 kinds of Bodhipakkhiyā. This Bodhipakkhiyā very helpful of our mental and physical phenomena to be healthy. Not only mental phenomena to be healthy, but also in the physical phenomena also to be healthy. That's why this Bodhipakkhiyā Sutta, Buddha give the person who got sick or illness. This Bodhipakkhiyā, as you know, Dhamma Vicaya Sambodhipakkhiyā, Sati Sambodhipakkhiyā, Viriya Sambodhipakkhiyā, Piti Sambodhipakkhiyā, Pasati Sambodhipakkhiyā, Samadhi Sambodhipakkhiyā, Viriya Sambodhipakkhiyā, and Upekkha Sambodhipakkhiyā. That is 7 kinds of Bodhipakkhiyā. We need to contemplate, we need to develop, we need to try our best to meditate and to get our final knowledge of enlightenment. The last part, the last group, the last category is the Magginga. Magginga means is, as you know, 8-fold noble path. That is also in Pali we can say Samadhi, Samasankappa, Samavaca, Samakamanta, Samaajiva, Samavayama, Samasati, Samasamadhi. In English, right view, right thoughts, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, and right mindfulness, right concentration. That 8 kinds of factor, what we call Magginga, the way to reach to the Nibbana. Magga means way, path. This 8-fold noble path, a person who wants to become a noble person have to walk on this path and this way. Then they cultivate about the wisdom, clear of the wrong view, and to get the right view to reach to our destination, to get the liberation. These are 37 kinds of enlightenment. 37 factors of enlightenment. This factor, really what the Buddha mentioned in many places of the canon. So, whatever people want to get liberation, to free from the suffering, to free from limitation, to free from the physical and mental, all the suffering, to reach to the Nibbana, to get the knowledge, all these kind of benefits, you need to apply with this 37 factor of enlightenment. But all these 37 factor of enlightenment, they are link each other. All the ultimate truths. We tried the satipaṭṭhānā, vipassana meditation. These enlightenment, these factors of enlightenment, all are coming into our practice. Because of actually these 37 of the factor really reach to the ultimate mental formation only 14 ultimate mental formation only. Because some are the same as mental ultimate formation, go in the other way of Buddha teaching. So we can say here, our mindfulness, satipaṭṭhānā, 4 kinds of satipaṭṭhānā. 4 kinds of satipaṭṭhānā, as you know, object is different. Mental cultivation is only one. That is called mindfulness. Mental cultivation, only we cultivate the mindfulness. Object is different, that is, become 4 foundations of mindfulness. Mindfully we contemplate on our body, that is called kāyānupassanā, satipaṭṭhānā. Mindfully we contemplate on our feeling, that is called vedanānupassanā, satipaṭṭhānā. Contemplating mindfulness, contemplating on our mind, our consciousness, that is called cittanupassanā, satipaṭṭhānā. Mindfully we contemplating on our whatever we are doing in the Dhamma object. Dhamma object means whatever we are seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, thinking. All our 6 sense door. Whatever arises, we contemplate. Whatever we are doing, that is Dhamma object by mindfulness. These 4 kinds of 4 foundations of mindfulness in mental formation ultimate, only mindfulness alone. But when the walking time is, mindfulness cannot be alone going on. Need to apply with the efforts. That is very important. Without effort, your mindfulness is always forget. If you have mindfulness, you are never forget any single moment. That is called mindfulness. Mindfulness not arise, we are forget here, forget there. Very difficult to get successful in our practice. That is why We need to effort. What the Buddha mentioned, 4 kinds of sammappadhānā. Sammappadhānā means is a mental formation, ultimate mental formation reality site is only one. What is that? That is viriya. Viriya is effort, energy. Viriya, how we use the viriya to apply to get the mindfulness. Yes, 4 kinds of using channel of our viriya. Viriya means effort. No? How to put effort? Mental effort, mental energy. So, in unwholesome side, 2 kind of viriya. In wholesome side, 2 kinds of viriya we have to use. What is unwholesome side? Unwholesome side, we have to use our viriya before coming arise unwholesome mind in our mind. We have to not let it to arise in our mind. The unwholesome mind, not let it arise to our mind. That is number 1 for unwholesome. Yet, number 2 is this unwholesome mind already arise to in our mind. We must mindfully, immediately have to clear off this one. Have to take it off. Have to erase off this unwholesome mind. That need the effort. That is the work of effort, the function of the effort. Energy, mental energy. This mental energy is forcing what? When we forcing off, how to force? If you have energy, you can stop. You can clear. You have to stop unwholesome mind to arise in our mind. That is the first function. You have to clear. It's already arise. You have to clear. For example, we want to start thinking of unwholesome. Before thinking, if you remember means is mindfulness arise. Hey, it is not good. Yes, don't come in. Okay, I have to control my mind with mindfulness. Mindfulness is the key to control our mind. That is why this key very important. This effort can force the key open. The key open, the effort stop the unwholesome akusala. After we forgot mindfulness, lack of mindfulness, when we forget this unwholesome coming into our mind, no choice already. Then we have to clear off, erase off. That is not good. Because of unwholesome. Unwholesome is like a thief, like a robber. Before they come in, if you see, they cannot go into your compound. If you don't see, they come into your house. Want to take already. If you have strength and energy, you can revenge to them. You can chase them out. If you have something great energy, they will go out. That is your energy work. Energy function, effort function, that is sammappadhānā. Another wholesome side also, they got two functions, this sammappadhānā. Wholesome side is what? Yes, before coming the wholesome mind, we have to welcome them, forced to arise, to gain of the wholesome. Morning we wake up. That I need to go to the meditation hall. Lazy da. Don't want to go. Still I sleepy. No. I not accept this sleepy mind. Sleepy mind is unwholesome. I have to go to the meditation hall. Now it is 3:30 already. Yes, that effort is before starting coming into the starting coming in this wholesome mind to ourselves, then we are welcome to force to come in. Or after reach already meditation hall, then we sitting. Continuously the wholesome mind. The second function is to develop, to increase. Then after developing, and until to end of extremely reach to our final goal, we have to develop of this wholesome deeds to reach to our final goal. That is what we call energy function, viriya function. They got 4 functions. Now, wholesome side 2 function. Just now, unwholesome side 2 function. This 4 function is what in the 37 kinds of factor of enlightenment, there is 4 sammappadhānā. Second group. The third group is iddhipādā. Iddhipādā means is accomplishment. All need to have to complete. To be successfully done, you must have very strong will. Chanda. Chanda means is a desire. We can say it is as a desire, but not the sensual desire. This desire is willing to do. That is that type of desire. Chanda, chandedipati. That is iddhipat. Iddhipat means chanda iddhipat. Chanda iddhipat. I'm willing to do this. If you don't have this type of mental formation, we are become a lazy, become a very slow motion, not very active, some sort like that. Another factor is the same as viriya, viriya iddhipat. Viriya also, just I mentioned in this iddhipādā also, they are included in. This viriya is in the 37 kinds of factor of enlightenment. They take the 9 places, not only 1 places, this viriya. That is why all summarized is only 14 factor. Here in iddhipādā, this viriya will come in again. Another one is our mind. Our mind also must be very strong mind. There's a willing to do, very strong effort with our mind, with our curious. Curious means wisdom. Wisdom means is investigation. Want to know is called paññā, vīmaṁsā. Vīmaṁsā means is we really want to know about this mind and this body, how it is going on, how is their function. As real as they are, we're willing to know. Knowing is knowledge. This knowledge reach to the in reality side become wisdom. That is for iddhipādā accomplishment. This accomplishment complete already, easy to reach to our liberation. So these four kinds of accomplishment is, they can be a deepity. A deepity meaning is some sort of extremely you can develop. Extremely developed meaning is unlimited. This one. Until life after life, we can develop. These four kinds of mental accomplishment. This accomplishment is, we can develop life after life, no limit one. The other one is, they have the limit, is cannot already. These four are never end one. Until you die, after die also can proceed in another life. You got many story. You practice until die at the present life, sitting meditation, that figure and that meditation mind is proceeds in the heaven also. That side, the Devi all come and see, this Deva from the human world coming to the Deva realm. He thought he is still as a monk. That is the Deva realm, not the meditation place. It's not the meditation center. Now is he thought is he was in meditation center. We need to wake him up, then make a noise. Then they make noise. The monk sitting there, thinking is, in my kuti, nearby there, all the villagers are very noisy. That is, they do their work. Not my work. I do my work. My meditation is now quite good, quite progress, calm and peace and tranquility, and we can get some well-being and happiness. So he enjoy his meditation. A lot of the Devi making noises don't care. He doesn't care. Some sort of like that. That is why developing of these four accomplishment is life after life we can carry. At the end, all the Devi waking up, then he coming back to the Buddha. This story is, you have heard many Sayadaw, many monks also preach in this about this monk. So we put beside, we have to go to the facts. Our time is limited. That's why fourth accomplishment is unlimited energy we can develop. Another one is, as you know, faculty. 5 kinds of faculty. Very important in our practice to balance up these 5 kinds of faculty. Effort, number 1. Effort and concentration faculty need to balance up. It's too much effort, you are exhausted. Too much concentration, you are very blurred and half sleep. That is not good. And we have to balance up the wisdom and our confidence, faith and confidence. Faith and confidence have to balance with the wisdom. If you lack of the wisdom, you will become a blind faith. Blind faith means whatever people say, you have to believe, That is, you don't have the wisdom. If too much wisdom, also you criticize too much, analyzes mind too much, thinking too much, then developing of the concentration fail. That is why we must this confidence, faith and wisdom must be balanced. How to balance? Important thing is at the middle is mindfulness. Mindfulness never over. They have to, with the mindfulness, can balance off all these faculties. These 5 faculties balance up, these mental factor become energy and power. Same. The factor is the same. Energy also, faculty also. The factor is the same. Why? Saddha, viriya, sati, samadhi, panya. That is called confidence, effort, mindfulness, concentration, wisdom. Faculty also this 5 factor, power also this 5 factor. Faculty balance up, power will be cultivate, no? Power will be developed, you can say. This power the develop, you can see very clear of reality of our phenomena. That is very important part. So, the more curious mind become reach to our 7 factor of enlightenment, Bodhipakkhiyā. Bodhipakkhiyā means 7 factor of enlightenment. Start this curious mind. Dhammavicaya sambodhipakkhiyā. Dhammavicaya sambodhipakkhiyā is our curious mind to know based on the wisdom and knowledge. First, then sati sambodhipakkhiyā. Sati means we already mentioned it is mindfulness. Without mindfulness, you will blur. You cannot see clear. Then how we can know? How we can understand? How we can realize? No choice. Sati, very, very strong, firm on our object. The object clearer, you are satisfied in your work, in your meditation. Your mind stay on the object, whatever object, let's say rising and falling or pain or whatever, breathe in and breathe out, whatever object. When walking meditation also, lifting, pushing forward, dropping, whatever we are doing, eating, if even though go to the washroom also we can contemplate. Full of effort. So this mindfulness and effort plus together your mind and object very, very coincides. We satisfy. How? Is the shooter, is the person who shoot to the target. Your bullets reach to the right target, you will satisfy. Your mind and object very directly, any kinds of the moment you are noting and your object is reaching and knowing, reaching and knowing, reaching and knowing, knowing or changing, every moment is different situation is changing. Then we satisfy. Oh, it is like that. Oh, it is like that. Oh, very clear in my way of, in my own experience. Then that satisfaction is become a zest. Zest means is enjoy of, that's called piti sambodhipakkhiyā. Piti means is enjoyable. This is zest. Your body a kinds of very good feeling. Now we can say don't attach on this kind of feeling. Is like shivering, it's very light and very shaking and some sort of very good feeling. Is the person who meditate, he can get that type of feeling. But don't attach with them. Then there's a charming of this, or a kinds of charming of for meditation. No? If you can reach to that satisfaction, after that, your mind very calm and peace, tranquility, you get the happiness. That is called passaddhi sambojjhanga. Piti passaddhi. After piti passaddhi, your mind never thinking here and there already. Your mind very stable, solid on the object, very firmly, continuously on the object. That is what we call concentration. Every moment, that is called momentary concentration. This momentary concentration, we have to cultivate continuously. Moment by moment, the whole day and the whole night. Every moment you cultivate the unwholesome mind, unwholesome object, never disturb to our mind nearly to the Nibbana already. After that, very peace and calm, your mind is become equanimity and tranquility. Very peace. Equanimity, you reach to that stage, you don't care anything good or bad already. First, piti passaddhi's time is, you may think of it is very good. Oh, I like it. Maybe a bit of, they got niganti. We can say as a greed now. It is not good, disturb to our practice. Now, cut off this type of niganti. After that is balance, equanimity. This equanimity is good or bad, don't care already. What type of pain also, nothing to feel already. What type of good feeling also, not effect to his mind or her mind already. Then that equanimity, very great, no? There is 7 factors of enlightenment. We can say 7 bojjhanga. Then 7 bojjhanga, after that, reach to the final category is Eightfold Noble Path. You know, Eightfold Noble Path is, 3 Noble Path is based on our morality. Before we practice, also we take our precept. Then we take our precept, this threefold noble path is complete. What is that? That is right speech, right action, and right livelihoods. These 3, before we practice meditation, we take the precept. If after take precept, you are very firmly pure your precept, that means your speech also controllable, your action also nothing do any evil action, your livelihood also nothing, very pure livelihood. Whatever people give to eat, to stay, to drink, whatever is we accept is very pure, survives our life. That is complete. Another one is we take the effort and mindfulness, reach to the concentration. That is called samadhi khanda. Samadhi khanda means is the same factor inside our seven factors of enlightenment. Effort plus together with mindfulness, then cultivating of our concentration. These three, samasati, samavayama, samasamadhi. These three build up already, then your way of thinking is different already. Only in this contemplating of our reality object, that is called right thoughts. And the last one is right understanding, very clear. Why? If you got this right effort and right mindfulness, right concentration, sure you get what the object is, what you understand is right understanding. That is called samadhi. Eightfold noble path. Walking noble path is this five, no? Effort, mindfulness, concentration, contemplating, thinking, and understanding. This five walking noble path when we practicing time. Keep on going. This, what we can understand is this mind, this body, how they are walking. We have in our life seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, thinking, this sixth sense. This sixth sense associates the six objects: visible object, sound, smell, taste, touching, thinking. That is six sense and six object contact. When they contact, we got feeling. Our feeling is, the object is good, our feeling is good. The object is bad, our feeling is not good. The object is blur, we also blur. That is generated by lobha, dosa, moha. If the object is good, if you like it, raganusaya. Raganusaya means it's a Greek associate. The object is not good if you don't like. Patighanusaya. That means is hatred will be associated. When we blur, sometimes if we don't know it's good or bad, then our mind is associated with ignorance. That is avijjanusaya. These three, raganusaya, patighanusaya, avijjanusaya, play with our life, no? When we practice, we know very clear of that. All the things come and go, arise and pass away. Whatever good is, we very stable can accept it. Don't like too much. Don't attach too much. That is also, they have their own causes. If the object is not good, yes, we have to accept. Our feeling is not good. We may get anger. No. That also, they have their cause and effect. We don't get angry. Mindfully, we accept the situation. Then we can overcome, solve the problem. Then we can know very clearly our mind never associate with avijja, moha. Then delusion, ignorance, not associate. That is why avijjanusaya also not associated. This raganusaya, patighanusaya, avijjanusaya. Really, as you know, the what is lobha, dosa, moha, that is greed, hatred, delusion. Same. In the book is there mentioned only that greed, hatred, delusion, clear of, that is our journey to the final goal. to reach the liberation. Always think of that in our life. Whatever is coming, don't like too much. Don't get angry. See properly, clearly, try to understand the reality. Then you can solve the problem. That is the way how we use this 37 factor of enlightenment to our life to get the beautiful samsara. What the Buddha mentioned to all of his sons, bhikkhu, bhikkhuni, upasaka, upasika, all his disciples, to get this way to clear of all the suffering. What type of suffering? Rebirth suffering, old age suffering, sickness suffering, death suffering. Whatever we want cannot get that suffering. Whatever we don't want is have to associate that suffering. Or at the end, this panchakanda means our body and mind is really suffering. We want to overcome all this suffering, we have to go on this way. Now, all of our yogi, we are trying our best, step by step, to understand, to develop our wisdom, knowledge, to reach to our final goal. Today, the time is up already, so my discussion and share the knowledge is we stop here. Any kinds of you want to know, you can ask question and answer for a while. Okay, thank you.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Sayadaw?
Yes.
There was an excellent exposition on the 37 elements of enlightenment, so as not to confuse with the 7 bojjhangas, which is translated as factors. Now, of course, you say overcoming suffering, lamentation, and grief, but another way of looking at the same thing probably is, this is the path to deliverance, to awakening. I like this word, this is a Western monk translation. These are the awakening factors, or the path to freedom. Freedom of the mind and freedom from mental bondages. So this knowledge of enlightenment is important for us, and for many of us who have been yogi for many years, this is a good refreshment. But for those who are new, please do not be frightened by 37 factors. It doesn't mean you have to cultivate all 37 factors simultaneously just to get a little bit of awakening. But these are the good exposition which you find that is only in the context of the teaching of the Buddha that you find that these are analyzed into great details, because there are many other teaching. You find that the path is not so clear as what the Buddha has laid down. Very clear, very well analyzed. Now, over to question by the participant. Any question, please?
Yes.
My name is Brother Su from SJBA. Can I ask a meditation question? 2 of them, in fact.
Yeah, welcome.
One is, sometime when we sit and then with good form, we cannot. There's so much energy that so long as we see it, we don't seem to be able to. Don't want to sleep at all. That means it can carry on the whole night. And I wonder, is this a phenomenon driven by the bala iddhipādā, the energy iddhipādā, viriya iddhipādā, jointly together with the viriya bala and viriya sambojjhanga, the third one, the second one, that make us like this, that we cannot sleep, and then even so long as we just go to the object, there's no need to sleep, and then the next day we are still fresh and continue. Is this are they related? This phenomenon related to the viriya factors in our iddhipādā?
Can be. There is no problem what is this for a while. Because meditator is the whole day you are close your eye. Sometimes at night time is we are not really deep sleep. You contemplate on noting until 2-3 o'clock you wake up still fresh. We also sometimes is when meditating time until 9-10 o'clock, some sort of 10 something we lie down and keep on noting for a while. But sometimes we fell to sleep also, we don't know. When we know it is about 3 o'clock already, very fresh one. Very less of the sleeping time, but all these kinds of the mental factor, wholesome mental factor can fresh our mind. You say, we can say many of Arahant, they are never sleep, never lying down. Let's say about Sariputta Moggallana. What they say, many places of the commentary, about 30 years never lying down. Never lying down means that their back is not touching to the floor anymore. They are only sitting posture for the whole life, about 30 years and more than that. Some commentaries say about 40 years. So, that is, last time we are not believed. After we meditate, we got some experience only, it is possible. In the book, it's titled Bhagula. You have heard about this Reverend Bhagula, about 80 years, never sleep in the lying posture. That is, never feel any sickness. Even though runny nose also never be in his life. That is the person who the name is Bhagula. 80 years never lying down. Like that. How does continues their life without sleeping? We are sleeping like dead people.
You see the one that was found in the fish?
Pardon? Anything? They got in the directly in the text. This Bhagula Sutta in the Majjhima Nikaya. If you want to get exactly, maybe I can find. Next section, no? That is very, very interesting. This Reverend never go any kinds of invitation to outside one. Always go Armstrong, come back, eat. Never see with to a lady with a sensual desire mind. Some sort of like that. They are Arahant. Bhagula. Bhagula means he is the one who to life One life is from human, another life is from the fish. After he floating on the river, the fish swallow him. After the fisherman cut the fish and he coming out alive. Like that one. This is his special story. Okay, any other question? Why there are a lot of burping at the end of this sitting?
And Sayadaw, my second question is also Sayadaw.
Okay.
Sayadaw.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear.
Okay, there's a question posed by Sister or Brother Ang. This is a very practical question. Say, after each of the sitting meditation, he or she feel a lot of burping, a lot of gas coming out. Is this a practical question?
Normally is caused by your body. It is not everybody, because of depend on our nutrition also. Sometimes is on the nutrition on our body. They have the natural. That is nothing is harm when coming out. We have to mindfully don't make sound too noise. Boom, die no. It is slowly. Don't disturb to other people. No problem.
Okay. Any other question? If not, then can we go back to Brother Su? You have a supplemental question there, Brother Su?
Thank you. Sometimes, Sayadaw, when the mind keep on staying on the meditation object continuously, it stays on the object and doesn't want to move from anything else, but they keep on running on the meditation object, on the kaya, the citta, vedana, whatever it is, it keep on the thinking mind and all those hearing, keep on running non-stop. And the moment when it comes to makan time, eating time, the body does not want to lift up unless we really put in extreme effort. Then only the body can come up. Is that due to pasadi, to the sambojjhanga factors of pasadi, samadhi, and upekkha? That make us don't want, very difficult to go change our position, to go and makan, to eat.
That means you are attached to that. You cannot attachment any kinds of situation. We have to controllable all the mind and we have to control by mindfulness. Though mindfulness and effort is balanced. It's not cannot become like that. Why? It is sometimes is when you're sitting, the feeling is good. We are attached to that. Something is eating time also forgot, sleeping time also forget. That is not the way to take the ignorance take over our mind. We must know whatever we are doing, whatever we should doing. That is very clear of comprehension. Like you follow your desire, whatever going on like that is, some people become mad, no? It is not the way. We must know what we are doing, very clear and understanding of whatever it is.
Any other participant with question, unmute your mic and ask the question. If not, then I would like to invite Sayadaw to do the closing for this session. Sayadaw?
Yes, we need to share the merits to all beings. So repeat after me. Mayam bante sansara Vada dukkha to mojana thaya nibbānasa saccikaranatthaya Buddha sasanasa Vadanāthaya imani Dhamma sakacca Dhamma sawana Dhamma desana Tabakamani Sakajang karoma Idan me punyam Nibbānasa Paccaya Hotu Imano Punya Bhagam Sabba Saddhana Pājema Sabbe Saddha Sukhita Aroga Nidukha Nisoka Nibbaya Hontu Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu